6-7. Mods, take that guy out and execute them. Alright, this is for my YouTube channel, one of my YouTube channels, so I can record a quick intro. I was sent the scariest... Wait, never mind. I was sent the scariest videos on YouTube. Let's see if they're actually really that spooky.
It was during this recording that many noted something rather unsettling besides the supposed person behind her. While taking this video, she captures this. Watch closely.
Okay.
What? What are you running from, bro?
Now it's important to note that Aria is safe as she uploaded this video afterwards. She mentions that she immediately ran after hearing the person behind her start running. But this is where things start to get weird, because as many comments noted, there's something in her footage that makes this entire thing strange. And it's what she records at the start of the clip. Right when she pans the camera behind, if you slow the footage, you'll notice that no one is there. The so-called stranger is nowhere in sight, but strangely, she behaves as if someone is actually chasing her, when really, no one is. Or at least, it seems like that. Because according to a housekeeper who works at the same hotel Araya was staying at, something pretty creepy was caught on their security cameras when this happened.
Okay, either this is staged or she was just straight up imagining shit. Bro, what if she was just really high or something?
Like she tweaking.
That's what I'm saying.
For whatever reason, the elevator doors don't close when Araya is inside, but as soon as she steps out, they finally do. This is something that never happens, according to Tony, who's been riding this elevator for years.
Okay, this is definitely staged. You know how I know it's staged? During this part, it does not show the outside where the button is. They don't show the outside where the button is during this part because there's someone out there pressing the button. Because the only reason the elevator would not close is because someone keeps pressing the button to go up, and so that keeps it open. And then the same thing for, you notice when she leaves, the elevator door closes, then it opens again. It's because someone is still there pressing the button.
The following is what occurred after she left.
Show me some.
Take a look.
I'm looking. Show me some.
I think that's crazy. Keep watching like right by that door right there, by that table. Keep watching right over by there.
I'm watching.
The whole time I'm thinking somebody following her. So we trying to go over the film and just keep watching. Look.
Oh, I'm watching, buddy. Show me some.
My hand is shaking.
My hand is shaking.
Right there.
What is that?
What the heck? Bro, that's a rock from that table right there. Those are stones and those in bowls right there by that table. And that one of them stones just fell on the floor.
What?
There's no way that should happen because there's no wind in there.
Wind ain't even gonna do that though. This is...
Bro, that's literally like a rock or something.
A stone from inside a bowl seemingly throws itself out into the hallway where Arya had fled. Considering this and the elevator acting strange, it's no wonder why Tony finds this whole situation unsettling. It's already weird enough that she left immediately without telling concierge or anyone who works there what happened.
Nah, dude,
it's even more strange that she left all her belongings behind. Now Tony recorded this, but little did he know that in this video, something far more creepy would be seen inside.
Oh, there's more.
While taking this video, Tony gets this.
You said what?
Damn, that girl messy as hell. Yeah, this is 100% staged. Ooh, what the fuck is girl doing in her room? This is 100% staged. You know what? Actually, I know for a fact there are hotels that will stage. There are like hotels and restaurants that will stage like spooky shit to try and get more people to go to their like establishment. You know? Because a lot of people are like excited by horror stuff. Yeah, that's 100% staged. There's no way.
Yo, hold on, y'all. This is crazy.
It's what Tony finds inside the bathroom.
Because why would okay, so let's say she was getting chased by a ghost, right? Why on earth would the ghost go to her empty room after and just f the whole room up like that? That doesn't make sense. That's too messy. Cause if like, okay, I'm gonna get super logical on y'all right now. Think about it this way, right? Let's say a ghost actually is attacking you in your room. This is almost too messy to the point where it's kind of like not messy, because every part of everything has been thrown around. Like if a ghost was actually attacking you, you'd expect like some stuff to be on the floor and like parts of the room to be messy, but other parts to not be messy. But every part of the whole room is like thrown on the floor. That's like almost too messy. You know what I mean? That's like pre-coordinated messy. You know what I mean?
This metal object is a tool that's used to unlock doors from the other side. This is something that strangers often use to enter someone's room without a key.
Oh my god. What?
So seeing this, the question is begged. Just what was this doing inside Arya's room? Could it be that someone had broken in? Or had she brought this herself? If it's actually the case that someone had entered inside, then her video makes sense now. Or at least partially, because we still don't see who it is that she's running from. And it still doesn't explain why the elevator was—
Okay, but if someone broke into her room, that wouldn't be a ghost. That would be just like a dude, and you would have caught that on camera. Like that should be on camera. There's no way. I want to see one good, convincing ghost video. I want to see one ghost video that I can't make any sense of. Okay, that could be 100% edited. What I'm thinking is they took the video of her running and left her shadow on the wall and didn't take her out.
after Arya leaves and a dashing shadow appears on camera. But strangely, no one is around to cast it. Although there is someone at the end of this hallway, they're not remotely close to the silhouette that appears. Whatever this is, just seemingly comes out of nowhere in the same corridor that Arya was panicking in. Perhaps she wasn't seeing things after all. Tony thinks so, and he also believes that—
I think that was her shadow. You can see the shadow. Look at the shadow, right? You can clearly tell the shadow is of a girl with long hair, or if it's someone with long hair, and it's around her height, no? Isn't that just literally the shadow of her when she runs by?
Now the following video comes from a girl named Amy, who writes that one night before going to bed, her
new
little sister
one.
was freaking out because apparently she saw someone inside
Hello,
her bathroom.
Mina.
Where? And tall. He's tall? Do you still see him? Is he still in there? Yeah. Yeah? You want to show me where? In the shower? Okay. Are you sure you saw him? Yeah.
Although no one is there, Amy's sister is shaken up. Understandably, even Amy herself was freaked out by this. There was no way she was making this up, as she knows her sister too well for that. Although pretty creepy, she eventually forgets the whole thing. But fast forward to a couple nights later, and Amy records a video after seeing someone standing in her bathroom.
What is that? Okay, so have you guys noticed that whenever someone captures something creepy on camera, they always start recording in the like before it starts happening rather than during? There's only two reasons why you would be doing that. First of all, you're either recording 24/7 and you just sit there and record until something happens, which is like bullshit. No one's gonna sit there and just have their camera app open an entire night. And number two, how would you know that something is about to happen? So you just happen to bring out your phone and start recording right when a ghost event is going to start happening? No. If these people really want to sell this as being a ghost story, they should like start it, make it so they started recording in the middle of it.
On a Wednesday afternoon, a woman named Sandra records a video of a house where not too long ago, something horrifying took place. Currently, no one lives in this house, and the reason for this is because Sandra moved out of it. She was the one who used to live there, and no one else has moved in since her. But for good reason.
Yeah, it looks
Something
like shit.
right with this place.
So we are pulling up to my old house. No one lives here anymore.
Now there have been many times when Sandra's family would claim to feel uneasy when visiting her place. Like them, she never enjoyed being here, But the reason she's now back is because only 2 nights ago, after just moving out, she got a strange notification from her security camera that's outside the house. She didn't know she had left it behind until receiving this notification, so she knew she had to pick it up. But after seeing what was recorded, there was no way she was coming back here alone at night. The following is what was caught on the security camera. Watch.
Oh my god. Holy frick. Guys, the door's opening on its own. You know what that means. Alright, so obviously we know that the door opening is just someone standing behind the door, right? But here's the thing. They said that they recently moved out of it, right? So they probably have that house for sale. And then people see this video and they're like, whoa, I want to go look at the house. But then they're like, no, you can't come look at our house unless you have like intent to rent it or buy it. So that brings in more customers.
One night, Sandra woke up in a cold sweat to find someone or something staring at her from across the room. She
Oh my
blames it on
God.
sleep paralysis, but her boyfriend thinks otherwise. Now, despite having something on camera, they still don't have the camera itself. So, a few days later, Sandra goes back with her nephew to retrieve it. But while heading back, this is captured. Take a look.
No one lives here anymore. It's haunted.
God damn. They need to do some lawn work on this. Okay, dude.
A chair that appears heavy falls on its own, and it happens right when Sandra arrives. Despite there being nothing around to tip it over, the chair crashes down. For this reason, she believes it was no accident that this occurred. Just a few nights ago, the back door opened on its own, and before that, Sandra was already experiencing strange happenings in this house. On August 2nd of 2025, an
What a
old
load
video
of
was
bullshit.
posted by a girl named Kayla, who happens to be the girl in this footage. Although taken many years ago when she was just 3 years old, this recording continues to linger in her mind. And it's not because she's fond of this memory, but rather disturbed by it. To this day, she has no explanation for what was captured in it. In the video, Kayla's aunt is recording young Kayla eating a bowl of soup. She's sitting at the table talking to her aunt when suddenly something catches her attention. What happens next has left her family spooked.
Look, an apple.
Yes, I am using an Apple phone. That's correct. Thank you.
Don't come in
iPhone 17 Pro Max,
okay,
to be exact.
Stay in there. Stay in there in the library. Don't come in here. Okay?
Thank you for
I
noticing.
won't get you anymore. I'm not gonna get.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Who you talking to?
Hello, Gainer.
No.
Huh?
I don't like that one.
Well, who? You don't like who? What, baby? Like what?
Now fast forward to this day, and Kayla makes a video explaining what she'd seen. It goes without saying, but what she says makes this whole video even more terrifying.
Here's a story time because I know a lot of people were asking.
If you start your video with the words story time or tea, I know for a fact I can't take anything that you say seriously.
Potato soup, and I guess I saw something or someone on the stairs, and I was like, don't you come in here. And they just kept getting closer to me, and you could see that I'm looking that way. And I'm just like, you know, because it's coming at me, and I'm like, get away. And I guess it wasn't a good ghost because I've seen other ghosts, and I don't know if she has them on video. I'll have to ask when I get home. She didn't even want to send me that.
Whatever it was that she had seen on the stairs.
So fun fact, but most human beings cannot remember exact experiences from when they were like that little. And even if you do remember them, it's more like you remember like kind of like a vague what happened rather than exactly like remembering from your perspective what happened. Little kids just have imaginations and just be talking to random shit all the time. I feel like you for you to believe this, you would have had to have seen like nothing. You never have been around a child.
Now this next video takes place at a pool where a mother and daughter are hanging out.
He's out here so I can change the colors.
You might be able to do it on the plant.
The one recording this is the mother. She was taking this video to show her sister the new lights that were just installed inside her pool. Thanks to those lights, they can now have nightly swims in the darkness of their backyard. However,
Okay.
after seeing this video, they might not be swimming at night from here on out.
Your pocket change the colors.
You might be able to do it on the plant.
Oh, that looks so cool. And they're above too. Oh, that's so cool.
What? What is that?
The
That's a
figure
plastic bag. Actually, that could be. That could be a plastic. It could literally just be a plastic bag like flying by.
is very strange. Now, just for reference, this is an actual image of their pool. It's the same pool in this video, but with a tarp above it. Yet still, nothing in the pool resembles the
Their pool is like in a random, like behind them is just like a car park. So that could totally be a plastic bag.
shape that later.
Number 1. Oh,
Now, as with
the
most
most
videos
scary.
of the paranormal, it's usually the case that something creepy happens indoors.
Okay,
Whether it's
dude.
at a house or inside a car, something seemingly inexplicable occurs. But when a child is thrown into this mix, well, things get even more unsettling.
No,
This
no,
next
no,
video
no,
was
no.
taken by a mother who was recording her son. What starts off as an innocent moment caught on camera turns into something deeply unnerving later. The following is the mother's video. Have a look. To the mother, it wasn't obvious at first, but after posting her video and receiving
Damn, they got the new LG UH. Hold up. I'm price watching, bro. Hold on. I gotta look up this TV. Okay, this TV is apparently not available in America. Oh, that's like a $400 TV. Damn, they got the new LG UHD AI $400 TV.
comments telling her to look closely at the video, she became concerned, and understandably so, because someone or something appears behind the child's playpen. It's unknown who or what this was, but as many comments.
Oh, I think I've seen
there's
this
something
actually.
deeply unnerving about this. As is often the case, not much info is available on this story.
That looks
but
like a
still,
dog. That's
the
like a
lack of
dog.
Context only makes this video more mysterious.
That's like a pet or
Just
someone with a
who
mask.
Or what exactly was
Or a
caught
cat.
here?
I don't know.
Let me know your thoughts on this.
That looks
one.
like an animal or a person. It's either an animal or a person.
In 2009, Chuck was preparing to test his new ATV at a Gum Hill, West Virginia creek. His son
Ooh, I
was
like
on
this
the camera,
accent.
ready to record as he drove up the stream.
It is 2025. We don't have excuses. You know how much it costs to have like a decent camera? You could get a decent camera for like $100. How do we have these cameras in the big 25?
In 2009, he saw something.
You can drive those
terrifying.
things in water. Puffy, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. ATV stands for all-terrain vehicle. Water is a terrain.
Now known as the Beast of Gum Hill, a 7-foot-tall Bigfoot monster walked across the stream, not paying attention to its surroundings. Chuck and his son were lost for words and could only marvel at what they'd seen.
That's just like a dude.
Witness one of the most terrifying videos ever recorded on a camera.
That was
It's a
probably
strange
just an animal.
gorilla-like creature
Hello,
emerges
how are you?
from the bushes in Mexico.
That just straight up looks like a gorilla. What is this camera quality, bro?
This is as unsettling as it gets.
What is this camera quality? Why even record at this point?
It's not a face that resembles any animal. No, this is a nagual, a witch with a humanoid face who shapeshifts into animals and runs around at night, terrorizing local people.
That's literally a gorilla. What is that?
A man from Costa Rica heard a commotion outside his house, with dogs seemingly barking at an intruder, but his curiosity turned
What
into
is
raw
this
fear
camera
when he
quality,
checked the
bro?
security footage. This was no man, neither did it look like an animal. No one had seen a creature like this, crawling on its limbs almost like a spider. What was truly
What?
terrifying, though, was that this thing was even bigger than the dogs.
Oh, that's a dude. That's a person. That's literally a guy. I could do that. I could literally get on my hands and feet right now and do that.
In 2016, people at a South American gas station were going about their business early in the morning when they noticed something strange floating in the air. slowly approaching their location. The paranormal object was near the ground, levitating like an extraterrestrial being. Of course, the gas station workers wouldn't sit back and watch it.
Dude, what if that's probably, bro, that's literally like a Kit Kat wrapper. That's like a plastic wrapper just floating in the air.
He thought he'd get up.
I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Please,